It's kind of like downtown living without the big high-rises and all the people. It's so nice to come home and be able to go for a walk and be able to do anything basically you really need to do is around here.
The whole experience of being in Morgan Crossing is nice because you have really no reason to go anywhere else. Basically taken all the good parts of working in a mall and turned it inside out. You've got the same amount of stores, a lot of specialty stores around, a lot of stores that you don't typically find anywhere unless you're going downtown.
It's completely different lifestyle compared to most of the other area. It's comparable to Vancouver West and sometimes even more attractive.
We love the idea of the concept of having the residential with the commercial and, just the different stores that are offered. If you're looking for it, you probably can find it here at Morgan Crossing. It's definitely a great place to come spend an afternoon, grab a coffee and stroll down the street and check out the shops.
I have to say that I frequent most of the retailers in the village. I definitely love Muse Social Fashion House, which has amazing clothes. I also go a lot to Mink to get my hot chocolate. And then of course Thrifty Foods and Everything Wine. It's just perfect when you're having company over and if you just realize at the last minute that you forgot something and you need to run over across the street. It's just a perfect location for all of that.
Being in the central building is nice because it's in the middle of everything. As soon as I'm out, I'm at the doorstep of Mink Chocolate and Roots and everything, so it's super convenient just to walk down Main Street and see what's going on is nice too.
What I like is that both banks that I happen to use, the Royal Bank and the Bank of Montreal, are right beside me. I love London Drugs and I'm right above that.
So I moved into this area about 2.5 years ago. Vancouver wasn't very realistic with the housing prices, and we didn't want just a small shoebox to live in, and so we were able to purchase out here for a decent size living space. We love the South Surrey area because everything here is within walking distance. This area just keeps growing and growing, and there's a lot of shops out here that you wouldn't normally find in the suburbs, that they're here in Morgan Crossing and in the South Surrey area.
It's a better place to grow up the family. This area is beautiful, it's a safe community to live, and it has very, very good school. No matter public or private school, it's on the top in the province.
I'm totally in love with my condo. It's a 1-bedroom and den. The den is like a hexagon shape just off the living room. I use it all the time. I got a nice fireplace and just love it. Perfect.
The biggest thing I like about the apartment is that it's a really open floor plan. You come in, you feel comfortable, feel right at home. Definitely something I look forward to coming home from work every day.
Once we walked into our suite, we just knew that that was where we wanted to buy, and I don't know, it's just a feeling that you get when you know that this is your home and this is where you want to live. And we had looked in other areas and just didn't really love anything until we saw this place.
All in all, it's a great place to live, and yeah, we love it.
My deck is totally private, and as soon as I walk out of my living room, I wouldn't even know I was in a condo. I would think I was in the backyard of a townhouse, or in some cases, the backyard of a regular home. It's amazing. I've got my plants out there and my lounger. Love it.
I guess one of the benefits of our suite is our outdoor area. We can take our dog out and go for a little walk and, enjoy the courtyard and all that it has to offer.
I put in a bunch of flowers in our little garden, and we've been sitting out there as much as we can, just enjoying the view and enjoying our little space.
Go down the elevator and jump on my mountain bike, and 5 minutes later, I'm out on all these long country roads with very little traffic. I've found some trails right in the area where you're cutting through the woods here and there. I love it. Way more biking here for me at Morgan Crossing than I found down by the water at the East Beach. I'm going to join the Steve Nash Gym, which is actually part of my building as well. When I don't feel like going out on my mountain bike, I can go in there and pump my iron, and it's everything is right there handy for me.
Just recently, we hosted an event specifically for the residences of Morgan Crossing. It's a good way to get people that live here together, the people that live here introduced to each other, and the retailers that work here as well.
We've met a lot of people in our building through these events. So when you're walking around the village, because we do that so much of the time, we're able to recognize someone and start up a conversation.
It's more like our own little community. Everybody is very nice, very upbeat, very friendly, and they all come out for these wine tastings. I'm going to go to another one in a couple of weeks because I had such a good time the last one there, so it's been really good that way.
This location is just a very short distance to Morgan Creek, and a very short distance to freeway, and to beach, and to park, and only 5 minutes drive across the border. I can't see anything else has a better location than Morgan Crossing. As an investment, I will say South Surrey is going to be booming.